Okay, hey, welcome to my quick let's cheat on how to do the cheats in, or how to use Cheat Engine on Civilization 6. Right now, I'm just going to show you how to get the gold. Another time, we'll go over how to do all the other stuff. But for now, just gold. I'm going to make this quick and easy. I'm going to cut the players down to just, me and another character. That way, the values stay fairly uniform across the board.
To the great beasts
And I'm a fat Chinese man.
Taking his first upright steps.
Chinese man or Chinaman? Or I guess
Now begins your
is Oriental the proper nomenclature, dude?
from this early
Anyway,
cradle of civilization.
so I've got the game up here, and we're gonna do so. To give you a brief history, so if you've seen Civilization 5, my video on that, basically they took the gold value and multiplied it by 100, and that's how you got your gold. In this one, they took your fucking value and they multiplied it by 256 point some number because reasons. So basically, they made it as painful as possible. So in order to really find your value, you're going to need your calculator, and you're going to need your handy dandy cheat engine, and you're going to need to search for values in between, because just do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a value between 200 and 300 to start, because we see that we have actually 256 times 10 would be 2,560. So we're going to do between 2,000 and 3,000. So I give myself about a 500 number pad either way, just because I don't really what the exact decimal is and how it's going to affect depending on whatever. So it's just easier to add 500, and it will become apparent as to this works in a moment. So it is a 4-byte value, so that makes life a little bit easier. So we do that first search, and now we're going to go ahead, found the city, send this guy to explore just to get him out of the way, choose a random thing to produce. Slinger sounds fine, and then choose random research, animal husbandry, whatever. Next turn. All right, so now we've got 15 gold, as you can tell up here, 15 whole wonderful gold. So we'll take that, and basically we're going to take 256 times 15, the number we have, and then we'll add 500, subtract 500 to make, an easy, quick thing here. So 3,300 to 4,300. All right, do the next scan. Now I've got a bunch of values. What you can do is do that a couple times, hit next a couple times, get rid of those spots here on the left that will just keep changing, because those values are clearly not the value if they're changing, because your gold value is not changing. So logic. All right, moving on. So we'll do another turn, and now our gold should be about 20. You would think that this might be a decimal value, because you see how the gold is 5.2, not 5, but it's not a decimal because they store it in such a cockamamie way that it doesn't matter. So now we have 20, so we can do 20 with 20 times 256, and that gives us 5120. So from there we can do 4,700 to 5,600, and now we have a list of values. I don't have any particular tips on this. I know it's generally not this value here, the one that's about 9 digits long. That's generally not those values. Usually you'll get 3 values, and it'll be the first one, is what I can tell so far. So to test if this works, what we'll do is we'll change this to something we can obviously figure out easier. So we'll do 256,000 or 256, and then we'll add 6 zeros on the end of it, which should give us about 1,000,000, because this 256 is basically a 1, and then the 3 zeros is just going to add in 10 each time. So that should give us 1,000,000 gold. So math. Next turn, and we have 25 gold. So not the correct value. Let's try one of the other ones. 256, 111, 111, or 0000000. If we wanted to make that quicker, if we had something we could purchase right now, actually we can, because it thinks we have the gold. So boom, boom, boom. Great. So that was the correct one. It was the middle one in this case. So far it had been the top one, and this time it had been the middle one. So whatever. Pick a value, see what happens. Basically, that's all there is to finding the gold. I will do videos later on when I figure out some of the more useful ones. I mean, gold's obviously extremely useful,